How's it going, everyone? My name is Copium Impact, or Capybara, and welcome to a brand new video. Today is Friday, June 30th, 2023, and I wanted to share a story of how I recently got scammed, or at the very least, how I think I got scammed. So this actually happened late last night, and during the super early morning hours of the day, from around midnight to 3 a.m. in my local time zone. If you live in the US, and you are someone who purchases anime figures, perhaps you like to collect them. You may be familiar with this company. An anime figure retailer located in California called Connexe Toy Shop has apparently closed their doors permanently, going out of business and shutting down all operations immediately. Last night, I was live streaming on Twitch as I was scheduled to do, and I finally ended my stream at roughly 3 or 3:30 a.m., much to my detriment. After I ended stream, I checked through my notifications, including my email, and I noticed multiple messages that had been sent by Connexe. See, I've been a returning regular customer of their products for multiple years at this point. I figured that it would either be emails letting me know about the most recent new products that they have available for purchase, or it would be notifications that one or more of my figures that I had ordered would be delayed. Shockingly, this was not the case. There were 2 different emails sent to me, although each email was duplicated to make a total of 4 emails received, saying that Connexe Toy Shop will no longer exist from this point forward, and their website has been deleted. The second email was sent 2 hours after the first one, the former at 12:30 a.m. and the latter at 2:30 a.m. And the second email pretended to answer the question of what is going to happen with refunds and pre-existing orders that have not been fulfilled. You can take a look and see both emails that I'll display on the screen now. This right here is the first email that you will see. It basically tells the recipient that Connexe Toy Shop is no longer going to be a business that is currently running and operational. This right here is the second email, which tells the recipient that Connexe Toy Shop has no clue whatsoever how they are going to handle refunds and how they are going to resolve issues regarding the pre-existing orders from customers that have not yet been fulfilled. For those of you who want the simple TLDR of those 2 emails, this is what they say. We, Connexe, are disappearing off the face of the earth, and we do not know what will happen to all the unfulfilled orders and refunds that are in need of resolving. You may get your money back, you may not. Only time will tell. Peace out, losers. Wonderful. Just lovely. Now let's talk about the result of this and how this has affected me. I previously mentioned that I've been a customer of Connexe for a minimum of 2 years. Throughout that time, I've placed many orders with a vast majority of them not being fulfilled. I want to take a moment to explain how the process works when buying anime figures from retailers like Connexe. For people who are unfamiliar with the anime figure industry, it is extremely common, essentially guaranteed, that there will be a lot more people who desire a particular anime figure than the amount of figures which are manufactured and produced. In other words, the demand will almost always be higher than the supply. This obviously is seen primarily with higher quality figures that are a bit more expensive and appeal to the serious collectors of anime figures rather than the cheap, lower quality figures known as prize figures, which can be commonly found in arcades, crane games, and claw machines all throughout Japan. Due to this imbalance between supply and demand, the anime figure industry functions with a pre-order consumerism model, meaning that anime figures are available to be reserved by customers long before they even release, either by paying for the figures upfront entirely or by providing the anime figure retailer with a down payment instead to be followed up with the remaining cost of the item once it arrives in stock. When customers pre-order anime figures, the length of time between the pre-order reservation and the release date of the figure typically ranges from half a year at best to 1 or 2 full years total. Now you could ask the question of, well, why don't you just wait for the figure to officially release and be in stock to place your order? And the answer to that is very easy. First, the higher quality, pricier anime figures are almost never available on release because all the available supply of manufactured and produced figures have already been reserved by customers who pre-ordered. Second, because even if an anime figure miraculously manages to be still available in stock, the price for the item is drastically increased, even occasionally selling for twice the amount of money it was sold for during the pre-order period. Imagine the figure you are interested in is $250. That's already an insane amount of money to be spending. If you were to wait until that figure comes in stock, you will very likely be forced to pay $400 to $500 for that exact same figure, because these retailers know that the supply of the figure is low, while the demand can be high, and that motivates their greed to try and sell the figure for the highest possible price. Cool, so what does this all mean? How is this related to the topic of this video? Basically, if you are a customer of Connexe, similar to me, who has participated in this pre-order consumerism model, it is possible that you ordered products from the retailer many months ago which are completely unfulfilled. Here's the major issue with this scenario. Most financial institutions, such as banks, or services like PayPal, Venmo, and those third-party companies that allow you to make expensive purchases by providing you with a loan that you will have to pay back weekly or monthly, have very strict, specific policies with regards to filing disputes or claims that can resolve problems such as fraudulent charges by refunding you the money that you lost. Focusing on one example, PayPal is one of the world's most well-known financial services companies. PayPal has a business policy which dictates that you can only file a dispute or claim with them regarding a certain transaction as long as that transaction is less than 180 days or 6 months old. That may work for a good amount of hypothetical scenarios, but what about the legitimate cases where that policy doesn't work? What happens when you pre-order an anime figure and the release date is more than 6 months after the pre-order total? The answer is that customer is screwed. The only solution at that point is to try anything and everything to get the seller, aka the retailer you bought from, to process a refund from their side. Unfortunately, with this case regarding Connexe Toy Shop, it appears that attempting to reach out to the company will not result in any resolutions unless Connexe does what they should be doing, assuming they are a proper business, and they should figure out how to issue refunds to all the customers ASAP. Whether that ends up happening though, that's another story entirely. Well, that's everything. That's the entire story I wanted to share with you all today. If anyone is curious about the specific impact this has had on me, I can share with you that I went through my transaction history, or at least most of the history, and I found the transactions that were from Connexe. I did my very best to collect all the different orders that I'm confident were not properly fulfilled and calculate the amount of money that I could potentially lose from this incident. From the results of my initial rough calculations, let's just say that I may have gotten scammed out of a number in the thousands of US dollars. My hope for making this video is simply to inform the public about the events that transpired and remind everyone out there to spend your finances wisely. Stay safe, and yeah, don't be as dumb as hell like I was. In any case, that's all that I have for you guys today. Please feel free to leave any comments or questions down below, and I'll do my best to respond to any and all possible. And I hope that everyone out there has a magnificent, lovely rest of the day or night. For now, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.